Hey, what's going on, guys? Back at you, Freedom Masters Training here. I'm gonna wrap this day up, man. Wanted to come on here a little bit sooner, but it was a pretty uh, hectic day. So, yeah, I hope you guys have been having a pretty good day, man. Just want to touch base with you guys and chat with you about a continuation about what we talked about earlier. Remember, the main objective of this channel is again mindset. Okay, without a proper mindset, we're just not going to cut the mustard, right? We're just not going to make it. So yeah, best is yet to come, guys. Um, hey, want to add a little bit more to our discussion from this morning. So I figured I'd get on here real quick, and um, bring you guys some value because I think there's a lot to learn in life, just simply a lot to learn. Um, so I had a pretty interesting encounter today. You know, I've dealt with human beings for quite a while, so I'm a notary public, so I'm able to authorize documents, review documents, things of that nature. So anytime somebody comes up with a piece of paper to notarize, um, I for one, I'm not. We got all kinds of Joe Schmoes walking off the street. Hey, I need this. Don't notarize it. Just wave the sheet of paper in front of my face, and I'm like, what is it about? I'm not just gonna put a seal on a sheet of paper. Tell me what this is about. Give me a backstory on it. Give me, what is this about? The guy or the gal, I've had more trouble with men. Women have been sort of cooperative. I've had a few that kind of gets trippy with me, but I mean, this one guy came in today, and I have every right to refuse service, and I pretty much said, hey, listen, I need to know what exactly is going on here. I'm not just going to put a seal. Well, you just need to see me sign. No, there's much more to this than notarizing document. I need to know you. I need to know what's going on here because I'm putting my name on the line here. So give me a little better understanding. The guy was like, well, I got an uncle in New Jersey, and they just they just put their seal and that's it. Nope. And mind you, this guy is a sex offender, right? And he had a prior in Jersey, and New Jersey, that is. Those of you that are watching from outside the states. So I'm like, honestly, I'm not. I don't feel comfortable notarizing this for you. So, I'm being super polite here. I don't get an attitude with people. It's just simple politeness. You know what I mean? Being super courteous. Remember, we're trained. We're army people, right? We're trained to show, be firm, um, be respectful. Provide them a service that they will remember for years to come. So mind you, this guy's up here. He after I gave him the response, he just barges out, right? He storms out after telling his uncle is this and that. It's like, well, sir, I can't authorize this document. That's pretty much what you do as a notary public. You authorize the document. You're witnessing a transaction or interaction with whatever's going on in his or her life. Okay, this is much more to this. So he barges out, he revs his truck in the parking lot, and he takes off. 10 minutes later, 15 minutes later, he comes back. Only this time, he doesn't have a ball cap on. Okay, he brings a woman to soften the situation, right? It's hilarious, guys. It's like totally hilarious how people are. And I deal with public all day. and I'm like super courteous. Okay, I mean, if I were the badges of people who gave me accolades, I wouldn't be able to wear it. Okay, not to pat myself on the back, guys. It's just we are living a day and age where everything is changing, and people are losing their pretty much they're losing their whole courtesy, their bearing. That's the best way to put it. They're just losing their bearing, and I try my best to kind of like, hey, listen, we're gonna have to be a little bit more understanding here. There was one guy that came in a long time ago. This guy's got O'Reilly's shirt on. O'Reilly's here in the States, is a car part store, and he takes off like he gets all he loses his cool. I'll just put it that way. He takes off. A day later, all right, he sends his wife in. Doesn't even have the audacity or the courtesy to come back and say, hey, you know what? I'm sorry for acting like a total ass. Like this guy right here comes back. He's calm and collect. I'm switching up to today's situation. Second time he comes back, he's super calm and collect. He lets his woman do all the talking. And I tell him, hey, right next door there's another No Republic. Maybe they can vouch for you. So they go next door. They go next door, and lo and behold, I know for sure that individual did notarize it. So they come back out in the parking lot, and he is yelling and screaming at his woman, like, it's because of you that I came back out. I'm like, here's another individual. The people are trying to help this guy, right? He's a prior sex offender, and I don't know too much about sex offenders. I just know that they're in deep shit. So, and the guy's probably trying to fix his act, and he's repentant. He's done his time or whatever the case be, right? Long story short, guys, coming back to all the stuff that I've been trying to say on this channel, guys, if we don't have character, somebody's gonna knock the daylights out of you. Okay, I have yet to throw somebody out. I've called the cops on customers before because they've acted like a total ass. So the reason I bring these scenarios up is mainly because if we don't have the proper mindset and the character for what's up and coming, a lot of people are going to get swallowed up. With the economic shift that's coming, a lot of people are going to get swallowed up, guys. So prepare, plan. Way before we talk about blockchain technology, way before we talk about this big economic shift, and I've said this weeks ago, it's like, guys, if we don't take the time to plan and prepare, your execution is going to be super poor, okay? So work on yourself. That is the greatest asset, okay? The human potential is yet to be discovered, okay? There is so many geniuses have been sent to the grave. I'll just put it that way. If you want to hear more about these type of things, listen to Les Brown. He's a great asset. People are confined. Okay, they're confined by their cultural upbringing. What ends up happening is that you limit yourself. You don't let the challenges raise the bar. Right. This morning I talked about raising the ceiling. Right, guys, you gotta live up to your potential. Love what you do, find your passion, and go after it, okay? Go after it, completely go after it, and you'll discover more of you and more about how beautiful you are, okay? Best is yet to come. Stay tuned, and I love you guys, all right? Love yourself. Love those that love you back. They deserve it. You deserve it. And kick ass, right? I love these three right here, and also don't forget your potential, all right? All right. Let your imagination run wild. All right. Love you guys. Peace. Best is yet to come. Adios. Have a good weekend.